going to call the meeting to order. Thank you for everybody that's being here. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Give me just a little bit of grace. It's my first meeting I've ever run here, so if I mess up, I apologize. With that, our favorite part of every meeting is accentuate the positive. Tonight, we've got a couple different recognitions. I keep saying resignations.
No.
Recognitions? No, we don't have any. Had to get those in before fall break. Anyway, we're going to start off with AP Teacher of the Year awards, and Mrs. Wooten is going to read our letter, and we're going to have Mr. Bowles come up and recognize them first. Sorry.
I'm going to invite Mr. Burke, Ms. Bennett, Ms. Harden, come forward. I'm not bringing the baby in. Then Ms. Wooten, if you're going to read the letter after we're done.
I'll wait, yeah.
Okay, sure. You guys go ahead and have a seat. Please go ahead and have a seat right here. Sure. Thank you. Okay. This is my lucky night. Mr. Burke said, "Who's going to be talking about him?" And I said, "You." So I said, I just get to come up and smile, but I do want to let these two ladies know how incredibly proud I am of them. And just we keep getting all kinds of awards, distinctions, because we've had past tense, awesome teachers. So thank you. I'm done.
Thank you, Mr. Bowles. And good evening, members of the New Palestine Community Schools Board of Education and Administration team. Thank you for an opportunity to share some positivity with you tonight. I'm here to recognize two truly outstanding educators from New Palestine High School, Mrs. Brittany Bennett and Mrs. Lisa Harden. For the past few years, we've been fortunate to attend board meetings highlighting major successes with our AP program. Our teachers and students continued their strong positive trajectory with the 2025 exams, seeing an overall increase in average scores and the percentage of students with passing scores. However, tonight, we want to highlight these amazing teachers whose students achieved a 100% pass rate on their respective exams. Ms. Harden taught both AP Calculus AB and the more advanced AP Calculus BC courses, while Mrs. Bennett teaches the AP Environmental Science course. When AP exam results were released over the summer, we were thrilled to see that both of these teachers had a 100% pass rate for their exams, which is an incredible accomplishment. So to go over some of the quick numbers, in AP Calculus AB, all 39 students earned a passing score of 3 or higher. That's compared to a state and global average of around 64%. In AP Calculus BC, all 14 students passed against a state and global average of 78%. And in AP Environmental Science, all 11 students passed compared to a state and global average of around 70%. We are fortunate to have so many bright and motivated students at the high school, but we also know that this level of success does not happen by accident. It takes dedicated, talented educators like Ms. Harden and Mrs. Bennett to go above and beyond every day to help their students succeed. Again, thank you for this opportunity to celebrate these two amazing teachers this evening.
You have congratulated each other and you deserve many thanks from us. We know that the work that you do isn't easy and it's really remarkable to have the pass rate that you do, so we say thank you. This letter is for both of you. I have one for each of you when you come up, but I'll read it to you together. Teachers, Mrs. Bennett and Mrs. Harden, with heartfelt appreciation, the New Palestine Community Schools Board of Trustees recognizes your exceptional dedication and outstanding contribution to our students at New Palestine High School. The achievement of 100% of your students passing the AP exams is a testament to your remarkable instruction. You've made a tremendous impact on both your students and our community. Your hard work not only guided your students to excel in these rigorous exams, but also elevated our high school performance to outstanding levels at both the county and state levels, and we thank you. This accomplishment speaks volumes about your ability to inspire and prepare students for success, and it reflects the high standards of excellence you set in your classroom. We know teaching requires long hours, sacrifice, and unique challenges not faced by many other professions. Thank you for your dedication to providing connected, innovative, and authentic education in our schools. We are New Pal proud of your 100% of your students passing the AP exams, and we applaud you.
She tells you.
All right, moving on with accentuate the positive. Next, we'll have Mr. Kent Gish, the CTA president, to talk to us about the CTA Teacher of the Year and Building Level Teachers of the Year recipients.
Very good. Thank you. I will introduce the teachers kind of one at a time. I'll say a little bit about each one of them. First, just thank you guys. I speak for the teachers to say we feel wonderfully supported by you guys, the board, administrators, everybody we work with here just does a wonderful job helping us do what we do. And the teachers we're going to introduce tonight, obviously, are the best of the best. They're wonderful teachers. I'm lucky enough to work with some of them, and it's just great to be in a system where we know we have support and that we have teachers that are willing to do things like these two and the group you're going to see here. So this is in no particular order, so when I call your name, come on up, and then I'll say a little bit about you. First, from Sugar Creek Elementary, we have Kristen Fishman. So Kristen is a Ball State grad, and I will say it this year, chirp chirp. And a 13-year veteran kindergarten teacher at Sugar Creek Elementary. During this time, she's developed and implemented summer enrichment camps, such as games and cooking, created memorable ideas for students such as the Daddy-Daughter Dance Games with My Guy and the Kitty 500, all of which are both engaging, and because she's a kindergarten teacher, they're also calming. And she even received a Lilly Teacher Creativity Fellowship Grant for a trip to Thailand. So her support and participation makes a difference each day for students and staff, and extends beyond the classroom in areas such as the PTO and her church. So thank you for all you do, Kristen. Next, from New Pal Elementary, we have Terry Oliver. So the NPE Teacher of the Year is the incredible Terry Oliver. Terry has worked in New Palestine for 21 years teaching a variety of grades, but regardless of what grade she is teaching, Terry continues to make a positive impact. She has a way of connecting and nurturing each student to reach their full potential, and is an incredible colleague and an integral part of the NPE's success on state testing the last few years. NPE is honored to have Terry Oliver represent us, for she is truly the best of the best. Congratulations, Terry. And next, from New Palestine Intermediate is Lindsay Coots, but I don't see her here tonight. So Lindsay has been teaching for 11 years and has become not only an incredible special education teacher, but a trusted colleague, leader, and an inspiration to so many. She serves on the Guiding Coalition and the BOLD team, tutors in both math and literacy, and is a regular presenter at staff meetings, sharing strategies for RTI and effective intervention. She runs a bi-weekly Kuntz Academy, pulling students for remediation and simply helping them complete work with care and patience. Her colleagues say that she doesn't just teach, she inspires, and she makes a difference in the lives of students and staff every single day. So we thank Lindsay very much as well. From Brandywine Elementary, Carly Adams. Carly has been teaching for 16 years and currently teaches kindergarten. She builds strong relationships with her students as she helps them grow academically, behave positively, and overcome personal challenges that come with students who have IEPs. She has seen her students not just grow, but thrive as her effective teaching and behavioral management prepares them for the first grade. Her leadership is felt in areas such as being volleyball and basketball coach, a SOAR teacher, and in summer tutoring. So we are proud of you. New Pal Junior High, Bethany McDonald. Good. Bethany enthusiastically engages at New Palestine Junior High in so many ways. As choir director, she helps students relate music to the world around them, develops leadership, belonging, and responsibility by giving students significant roles in the classroom, and works wonderfully with other departments to allow students to participate in as many activities as possible, such as Dungeons and Dragons Club, which she initiated, sponsoring a school play, and performances such as singing the national anthem at sporting events and coaching them to high ratings at the ISSMA contests. We are so glad to have you back. And last, the New Palestine High School Teacher of the Year and our Corporation Teacher of the Year, Lisa Harden. Lisa taught for 37 years, all of them at New Palestine High School, and retired last spring. She coached many activities, including girls basketball, girls volleyball, and quiz bowl. Lisa formed incredible relationships with her students. They would consistently leave her room with smiles even after a difficult calculus exam, as she made her content very accessible and easy for students to engage with. Lisa was also a tremendously supportive colleague and available for advice or to share a laugh. And she shared lots of laughs. Thank you, Lisa. You are truly missed.
Thank you guys for being here. Mr. McKinney has a letter for all of you, and then I'll read a letter for Teacher of the Year for the district. Ms. Harmon, go ahead.
So yeah, with heartfelt appreciation and gratitude, the New Palestine Community Schools Board of Trustees recognizes your exceptional dedication and outstanding contribution as a Classroom Teacher Association Teachers of the Year at your respective schools. We are grateful for your commitment to the education profession, your students, and this community. This award signifies a level of excellence within teaching for which you should be extremely proud of. Your peers identified your ability to instill love for learning, critical thinking in your students as a testament to your remarkable teaching skills. This is an incredible distinction that we are honored to celebrate with you. We know teaching requires long hours, sacrifices, and unique challenges not faced by many other professions. Thank you for your dedication to providing connected, innovative, and authentic education in our schools. We are New Pal proud of you for receiving the prestigious recognition of being named CTA Teachers of the Year at your respective buildings. Congratulations.
We'll do Lisa separate.
Congratulations.
And one more. We'll get a picture of all of you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Just me.
Sorry.
I was following you.
I told you I would mess this up. So now we're going to recognize Ms. Harden by herself for District Teacher of the Year, and I'll do that honor of reading this letter. Dear Ms. Harden, with heartfelt appreciation and gratitude, the New Palestine Community Schools Board of Trustees recognizes your exceptional dedication and outstanding contribution as the Classroom Teacher Association District Teacher of the Year. Being selected from among the outstanding teachers across our schools is an honor that speaks volumes about your commitment to the education profession, your students, and our community. This award signifies a level of teaching excellence for which you should be incredibly proud. Your peers who nominated and selected you recognize your unique ability to inspire a love for learning and foster critical thinking in your students, a true reflection of your remarkable teaching abilities. This distinction is one we are honored to celebrate with you. Teaching demands long hours, personal sacrifices, and the ability to meet challenges that not all professions encounter. We thank you for your dedication to providing innovative, connected, and authentic education in our classrooms every day. Your achievement of being named the district's Teacher of the Year exemplifies your commitment to excellence. We are New Pal proud of you. One more picture.
Craig, can we get one more with the high school staff? And if Lisa let me in the picture. High school staff, you go forward. Thank you, guys. What kind of curve here?
Right there, you're.
No gum. No gum.
No gum.
I hate gum.
Oh, you listen, I yell. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Oh, yeah. I think everybody just keep Thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming back. We have nothing else to do, so you know, just come back to
Study hall position.
Just if you get bored. You're working, keeps you young.
Thank you. All right, moving on with the rest of the agenda. Next up, we need approval of the agenda. We need board approval at this time, and because Mr. Walker is remoting in, we'll have to vote each by person. We'll start Mr. Walker. I guess, do I need a motion? I need a motion to approve the agenda. I'm sorry.
Motion to approve the agenda.
I have a motion and a second. Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. McKinney?
Yes.
Ms. Wooden? I am a yes as well. We have an agenda. We can move forward. Okay. Mrs. Gizzy is up next. Okay. And tonight we have additional appropriation hearing for the 2025 GEO bonds. The next item on the agenda is the appropriation of the board to hold an additional appropriation hearing on the proposed bond proceeds. There will be an opportunity for the public to make comments about the additional appropriation of the bonds. The notice of this additional appropriation hearing was published as legally required. We will now open the public hearing. We ask that you state your name, address, limit comments to 3 minutes, stay to the appropriate topic, the bond proceeds, and avoid being repetitive if possible. If there's anyone that would like to speak, now is the time. Now close the hearing, and we need a motion. Okay, we'll move on, sorry. Okay, we'll move on to our next topic, which is public meeting master contract pre-ratification tentative agreement.
Mr. Gish is still here also, so.
Sure.
Come on up. So we, as you know, we've been to work together with our CTA. We have an amazing group of teachers that represent our buildings. It was a tight budget year, and we worked together to come to an agreement that the teachers then voted on and passed. So what you have before you is the tentative agreement. Just want to thank for teachers with 0 years of experience. We also agreed on a $200 amount for teachers who have their early literacy endorsement, and that's new this year. That's a statewide legislative decision that we're all putting into order. And we also agreed to change one sick day to an additional personal day, as was requested by the teachers. We worked together on that. And then we also agreed to allow teachers to accumulate an extra personal day as well. We made a few very small adjustments to the ECA schedule, really more for clarification than anything. And just a reminder that the tentative agreement has been advertised in accordance with the open door laws of the state of Indiana. No board action is requested tonight, but then we will be coming back at our next meeting on October 27th, where we will ask for board approval. So I don't know if you have anything you wanted to add? Or?
I mean, other than just agreeing that it's a great process that works well because the administration is so supportive and willing to work with the Teachers Association. It works nicely for everybody. We appreciate that very much.
That's good. I come from a world where those negotiations don't always go so smooth, so it's nice to hear that somebody gets, both sides see it, so that's good. That's good. Thank you. Any other comments or questions? We have no action at this time, just listen. Okay. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gish.
You're welcome.
All right, moving on. Citizens' comments on agenda items. Do we have anything?
We do not.
Okay. Consideration of routine business. All right. I need a motion for the approval of minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any questions? No questions. We'll take a vote. Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. McKinney?
Yes.
Mrs. Wooten?
Yes.
And I am a yes. We've approved the minutes. Personnel. Moving on, I need a motion for the personnel.
Motion to approve the personnel report as presented.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay. Seeing no discussion, we'll take a vote. Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. McKinney?
Yes.
Mrs. Wooten?
Yes.
I am a yes. Okay, claims and finances. I need a motion for claims and finances.
Make a motion to approve the claims and finances as presented.
Second.
Motion and a second on the finances. Any discussion? Okay. Moving forward. Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. McKinney?
Yes.
Mrs. Wooten?
Yes.
I'm a yes. Now it's time for Mrs. Gizzy. Donations.
And more, I think, right? So we have several donations tonight for board approval. The first is from Laura Reeves, and she has donated $250 to the junior high meal accounts with deficit balances. And she would like to continue those donations monthly, which is excellent. The next 4 donations are all to the Sugar Creek extracurricular account. The first is from David Johnston in the amount of $100. The second is from Brian and Julia Compton in the amount of $50. The third is from Abby and Kevin Parker, also amount of $50. And our last donation is from Ashley Drake, again, for $50. And again, they were for the SCE extracurricular grade level funds. And I'm asking for approval for the donations at this time.
Do we have a motion on the donations?
I'll make the motion to approve the donations as presented.
All right, got a
Second.
motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion?
So are these funds, are they part of a fundraiser, and instead of doing the fundraiser, they just wrote a check?
That's a great
That's what I
question.
was thinking, yeah.
I didn't ask about that, so,
But I like that recurring donation.
yes, that was very nice. The negative balances. Yeah.
We're always grateful for our donations. Any other comments? Okay, at this time, we'll take a vote. Mr. Walker?
Yes?
Mr. McKinney?
Yes.
Mrs. Wooten?
Yes.
And a yes, thank you. Okay, you can stay right there. All right, moving on to I need a motion for the additional appropriation resolution for the 2025 GEO bonds. We'll have you go ahead.
Okay. No, you're fine. So we had the hearing earlier in the meeting, and as I heard Mr. McKinney say, this is kind of a repeat of information we've already discussed. This is for our $7 million GEO bond that we are asking for approval. At this time, the additional appropriation resolution allows us to actually spend the money that we're about to receive. It doesn't have to be approved by the Department of Local Government Finance. It just needs local school board approval in order for us to appropriate the funds and spend it where needed. So at this time, we're asking for board approval for the additional appropriation resolution for the 25 GEO bonds.
Okay, thank you. Can I get a motion?
Motion to approve the additional appropriation resolution for the 25 GEO bond as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, we'll take a vote. Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. McKinney?
Yes.
Mrs. Wooten?
Yes.
I'm a yes. Next, we'll have Mrs. Gizzi on the final bond resolution for the 2025 GEO bonds.
These are kind of exciting times because I think it's drawing to a close, which is a good thing. So this is the final bond resolution. It includes really important information, establishes the maximum amount that we can borrow, the maximum term of repayment, and the maximum interest rate. So the amount that we're asking to borrow is $7 million. The maximum term of repayment is 2 years, and then the maximum interest rate is 6%. But as you know, that's set high, and we can come down from those numbers. We just, can't go above them. This also contains, as you saw, a lot of information, different forms that will be used by the underwriters and the legal team as they work through the bond sale. So this will also approve forms of the 8th supplement to master continuing disclosure undertaking, and then for the registrar and paying agent agreement. So we use a bank as our registrar and paying agent. That's included in this. And then the continuing disclosure, that basically just gives us the ability to, and that we agree to do reports with the SEC anytime that we do a bond issue or do anything with our financial team. So those forms will be filled in as the bond sale happens. That's why for now we're just approving the form. At this time, I'm asking for approval for the final bond resolution for the 25 GEO bonds.
Okay. Can I get a motion for final bond resolution?
I'll make a motion to approve final bond resolution for 2025 GEO bonds.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for all of this. I don't know if anybody's happier that we're almost at the end of this than you are, but we appreciate all your time and effort for sure. So, no more comments or discussion. We'll take a vote. Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. McKinney?
Yes.
Mrs. Wooten?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Okay, moving on to sale of buses.
This was our first time doing a closed bid sale for used buses that we wanted to trade in. And Joby Whitaker, our Director of Transportation, and Andrew Bowman, the Assistant Director, they came to me with the idea, and so we learned a lot about the process, and they worked with some local districts who had done the same thing. Basically, we were going to be receiving quite a bit less money for our trade-ins than we had in the past, about $2,000 per bus. And so some local schools had done a bid, we'd done an auction, and they were making more money off their buses, so we thought we would give it a try. And we were really happy when we opened it. We were actually like super excited because we thought, no way. But we were. So we kind of geeked out a little bit because it worked out. And the highest bid for bus 34 and 36 totaled $20,000, and that was to one company, CAR Holdings. And then the highest bid for bus 35 to Central Indiana Transportation was for $7,000. So we far exceeded the $6,000 total we were going to get on the trade-in. So, and we learned something new, and hopefully we can, do that in the future as well if we need to. So I guess this time we're asking for the approval for the sale of our 3 used buses.
Can I get a motion for the sale of the buses?
Motion to
I'll make
approve.
them, go ahead.
No, go
Go
ahead.
ahead,
Dan.
Brian.
Go
I'll
ahead.
make the motion to approve the sale of the buses as Ms. Gizzi's presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions?
Totally worth the effort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
A win is a win. Good work. All right, no other comments. We'll take a vote. Mr. Walker?
Yes?
Mr. McKinney?
Yes.
Mrs. Wooten?
Yes.
I'm a yes. So buses.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, informal comments?
We do not have any.
Okay. We are to board member comments. Mr. Walker, do you want to say anything tonight?
Yeah, just thank you for allowing me to be virtual this evening. It saves on some of my time and benefit away from the fire department. And I wish I could have been there tonight. I love nothing more than celebrating our teachers, especially some of our best. So kudos to the teachers that we recognize tonight. And I look forward to the annual end of year celebration when we get to do it all over again. Thank you to the IT department, Chris and Craig and Amber for setting this up tonight to make it available for me to do this online. So thank you. I know it's kind of annoying, so I apologize.
Glad you could join us. Mr. McKinney?
Yeah, so just like Mr. Walker said, celebrating our teachers is an awesome thing. Just listening to Mr. Gish talk about the teachers, and there were each one from the buildings, and it's amazing how many teachers, or all the teachers do so many different things during their time here, right? Whether that's during the day or different school years, but they go to where they're needed, and it's very much appreciated. And then we always have a generous community for the donations tonight, and then we're closing a lot of the whole funding process. So a lot of work, and hats off to everyone that's done the GO bonds, the teacher contracts. We're nearing the end of our budgeting process, so those are long things that happen, a lot of numbers, and then we had some outside of the box thinking where we got a lot more money for our buses. So those are the kind of things we need in times like this to be able to have people thinking outside the box to generate it. So,
Mrs. Wooten?
I'm having a full circle moment here because I'm a senior this year, and her kindergarten teacher is recognized tonight, and her AP teacher is recognized tonight. So I'm deeply grateful for just such hard work and dedication to our students every day. It's personal and it matters, and someone told me the other day that a good school system is like a battery in a community. It just gives power to everything. I thought that's such a good analogy, and I'm deeply grateful right now for Cal and all the hard work.
Thank you. Mrs. Eastis?
Yep, I will just echo, my heart was like about to explode with all the amazing teachers who are in the room to be recognized, but also to support their colleague. Like the culture here, I'm a little biased, but it's incredible to be a teacher here. And then I believe October is National Principals Month. And so to see that line up there is also incredible. And if you don't feel blessed, there you are, Jen. A little out of line this week. If you don't feel blessed to work here, I don't know where you would feel blessed. So feeling very happy tonight.
Dr. Fleet?
I think people have mentioned everything. Again, commend the teachers. Those representatives represent all amazing teachers that we have. They're just a small piece of it, but every one of them up there, it was just incredible seeing them. So glad they were able to attend, and again, the additional staff that came to support them. The next thing I have is National Principals Month. So the only thing I would add to that is we are New Pal proud of Jim Bowles, Jessica Neal, Jan Kurt, Austin Theobald, Vincent Mio, and Kaylee Bosno. They give so much time and dedication to other staff and administrators and our students and our families, and we're so lucky to have you. So we're going to clap for them. So we love you guys and thank you for all that you do. And then I had a soccer team. We were there Saturday night, East Central, the soccer championship game, a sectional, and our ladies just played amazingly well. They represented us well. Came up to the last few minutes that there's a score against us, so they're not advancing, but what I can say is so proud of them. This week we've got volleyball going on, maybe we've got some cross-country stuff going on, and football drawings for sectionals coming up. We have our last home game, our last away game this Friday. So just our band is going on to regional competition. So there are a lot of things that are going on that are just remarkable. And again, that's why we are just an amazing community. So I love your quote. I'm going to start stealing it now. We're the battery that powers everything in our community. So I love it.
Made the hair on my neck stand up.
Well, I was going to have this last meeting, but I'm kind of glad I didn't since I have the floor tonight. But we went to the ISBA annual conference that we go to every year for the State School Board Association. And I would like to say on the floor that while I'm proud every day to represent this school, when we go to those events and we hear terrible stories and learn lessons of schools and what not to do, we're very blessed to have the teachers and the administrators and the students and the community that we do, and it's never more present than when we go to those things and see what some of the other struggles are. So kudos to everybody because you continue to make us shine and charge our battery, to steal a term from Mrs. Wooten. You guys are the ones that are charging that battery to make this thing go every day. So thank you to all of you that continue to make this such a great community school corporation. So I know that's an old word we don't say anymore. We scratch that.
Go Dragons.
Go Dragons. Anything else other than that? A motion to adjourn would be in order. Motion we have to adjourn. Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. McKinney?
Yes.
Mrs. Wooten? I'm a yes.